Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500, a rare Friday morning pre-market open, at least the cash market, for our report today. As always, we want to get our YouTube subscribers caught up with our newsletter subscribers, and I wanted to get into our, by the way, I tried to do live trading the other day. Need some technical help. I didn't know. I use OBS to record these, and I don't know if I could use OBS to do live streaming on YouTube or not. But any guys want to chime in and tell me what to do, I'll get a live trading update because I made quite a few trades yesterday. Okay, let's get into the ZN here. These are the bond. This is the bond market, the 10-year Treasury note futures, and this is a 10-minute chart which I trade on, and as you can see, let me take the magnet off. This level here basically was serving as resistance for quite a while. This goes back to November 7th. This is a contract I'm trading, futures contract on a 10-minute chart for the futures for the auto trades for the financials. Okay, we can do bonds or we can do treasury notes. We're doing treasury notes pretty much exclusively. Anyway, here was the resistance here, and just this morning, this is live, it popped over it and it went right back down. So maybe it poked its head above and saw, oh, I shouldn't be here, and went back down. But we'll see how that holds up. I think we can look at that on an hourly chart. There we go. Yeah, and there it is right there. Okay, so we'll run that back to 10-minute, and I wanted to get into the ES. Let's look at, why is that bouncing around? I think that's the 10-minute. Let's get to the hourly. There we go. Okay, so from the all-time high, we had one down, we had two up, which was a pretty sizable correction, and from there we've got a 1, 2, 3 was a 2.618. That's a telltale sign that the trend is to the downside. Usually 3 is either 1.0 or 1.618, or it's C if it's ABC. Okay, so there was 4, and these black lines here are the targets for 5. 5 equals 1 here at 67.29 and a quarter. 5 equals 1.618, just under 60. 6700, 6698 or something like that. And you see it just went below there. So we'll see if that ends up being 5 and the larger degree wave 1. I changed the degree of trend to match this. Okay, so from this 1 down here, this 2 up here, 3 equals 1 at 66.26, and it should at least attain that, if not the 1.618, if not even further from there. So this is an old mark there. Let's remove that. And I think that 1.618, yeah, 64.57 and a quarter. Do I have this? Yeah, and there's a 2.618 down there at 61.83 and a quarter. So we'll see how this plays out. This is a smaller degree of trend 1. We could get a 2 up and then a big 3 of 3 of 3 at 3 degrees of trend. We'll have to see how that plays out, but we're going to catch this move up from that low, and we can move this. Let's make sure that magnet's on, see if I got that, because we don't know when this is over. It may go down to here, or it may bounce off that double low. I think this move for the short term is near complete. Should be right around here or here, right in here, in this little time space or price space there. Speaking of time, we'll get to that. I want to get to the newsletter, go over some things with you guys. Okay, this was last night's report. There's our auto trade system. Everybody's going to it because it's doing well. All 3 of them are doing well, especially the last month and a half or so. Here's our ES trades from the middle of September. My apologies. It's early in the morning. I haven't even finished my coffee yet, and there's the gains on that. Okay, and here we are in the 7th place. We're increasing our gains, and that's just from the inception of it, and that's just the most recent trades there, okay? And there's the auto trade system. Beauty of it is I watch the markets virtually all day, every day. We're making trades at 2 a.m. and stuff like that. It's crazy, but you guys don't have to. I'll do that for you, okay? And hopefully you just reap the benefits. There's a testimonial that we went over the other day. Made 45,000 in one day, and he's getting his fiance into the Striker auto trades, which I just showed you guys up here, okay? And we don't need to read it. I think I read it last time. There's his snapshot of his $45,000 gain in one day. There's more in a testimonial page. We went through that on the last video. So let's, and here's this one here. That's from yesterday, and I changed that degree of trend. I made that 1 degree larger, okay? And you can see that 3 went further than the 2618, okay? Wanted to get in. That's all the verbiage there. It went, wave 2 went 10 points above our ideal 786 Fibonacci retrace, okay? There's the wave 3 targets there. We went over those. Okay, again, it's right when it goes below the wave 1 low. It's wrong when it goes above the all-time high. That's what we always want to ask ourselves. Where is it wrong? Okay, and oh, the time. Let me put this all on one page. That's why I wanted to get to this. I think we may have gone over this last time, but from the all-time high, these Fibonacci time spirals are catching alternating highs and lows with no more so far than 1 day of slippage. You can see the 3 days caught a low, 5 days caught a high, 8 days caught a low, 13 days caught the most recent high within a day. It points to 1119 for the next low. We'll see if that keeps going. If that keeps going, the 55 day is almost on Christmas at 1223. We will see. Got 2 more Fibonacci time spirals to go through before we get there, okay? And there's the steps needed to confirm the change in trend. We got it at 1 degree of trend, and now we need to see it at the next higher degree of trend, which is basically what this says, okay? So I want to show you guys that again, if I can get into, yeah, there's 1 degree of trend, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1, and then 2 up. Now another degree of trend. And we got to see this. Ideally, get to one of these targets here for a larger degree, wave 3. And you can see that's pretty much holding. This is live. It's little past 8 a.m. Eastern, and I'll get this uploaded as soon as I can, so it won't be too much out of date when you guys see it. But that's basically what we're looking at there. That 3 was 2. Unless 3 is extending, that's what I wanted to show you guys. It could be more than a 2.618. Let's do that here. Let's get this up here. Put that up there. Yeah, there's the 2.618. I'm going to have to manually add the 3.618 on there. There's the 3. Okay. And there it is. It went past that. Okay, let's add the 4. Does TradingView even go up to 4.618? There it is. 4. Okay. And wow, it's near it. 4.618 is 66.65 even. Okay. And it went through the 2 and the 3.618. So we'll see. Unless this is it right here. There's 3. And then 5 is down here, and it's yeah, we'll see how that works out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boy, it'd be 1 more up and 1 more down. It's possible 3 could extend all the way to 4.618. Anyway, the trend is obviously down, and again, we get confirmation when we break through the 66.55.50 low. Okay, then that's double confirmation, if you will, that the trend has reversed. And where is it wrong? Well, now the first degree of wrong, if you will, is here at 6900.5, and the second degree is the all-time high at 6953.75. We get into a third of third wave at 2 degrees of trend. That's when everybody knows the trend is down. I don't know if we're there yet. Well, we're not. We got to get down here and then get to these targets here, these 1 and 1.618 and maybe even more. When we get down here, it'll be a pretty straight down line like this already is. It'll just continue, and then everybody knows. Until then, there's still people who think it's a bear market. I'm sorry, a bull market, and well, they're right till they're wrong. Just like the bears are, in this case, right till they're wrong. We'll see how it plays out. Okay, that's it for this update. Thank you guys, and we will talk to you next time. Until then, take care, everyone.